Well, what's up, y'all? It's Brian SLC Farms. Well, it's a beautiful Saturday here on the farm. Got a lot to do today. As y'all know, we're done with first cut. Finished up what little bit of second cut that we had. We got a bunch of hay left to move. We've been moving a bunch of hay already. We've got still about 200, 250 bales left to move out of the field. Wanted to give y'all a little quick update on the old garden. Y'all hadn't got to see it in a while. The Silver Queen has tasseled out. As of right now, it is, let's see, it's June 29th. Corn is looking great. We're dry, so we're having to water, but she's silking out, won't be but just a little while. We'll have corn here in a couple more days. It's starting to fill in. It's looking real good. Ears, let's get down here close. Christina's got her a couple tomato plants and whatnot. One of them's struggling a little bit, but the rest of them are looking pretty good. This end's not getting as much water, but let's walk in here and look. We've got some Japanese beetles in here we need to get rid of, but the ears, they're starting to fill out nice. Come on, leaves. Ears are starting to fill out nice. Whatnot. Did have a cow get out on me, got in my corn patch here, and he wreaked a little bit of havoc on some areas of it down here on the other end, but otherwise it's looking good. Got her some squash plants. Like I say, everything's looking good. It's a little thinner in here. This is where the cow got in here, and you can see ate some of it off there. These little short ones, I don't think they'll do much, but otherwise, garden's looking real good. The other corn patch, I don't have water for it, so it's struggling a little bit, but it's actually still coming along quite well. Pretty weed free still. Got a little bit of that nut grass left, but not too much. But first thing we're gonna do, Calvin's here this morning. We're gonna hop in my son's F-250 that I borrowed. We're gonna hop in the 450, load up the Kubota. We're gonna head over to the hay field, start hauling out some hay. That way we can load up the old Kubota and haul it to the field. So we've been hauling out a fair amount. Hay barn is filling up quick. All right, we'll go grab the Kubota. Got everything tucked away nicely in here. Hay mower's all cleaned up. We still got to get the baler and the Massey cleaned up. I got the Kubota semi cleaned up. Way better than it was anyways. Let's hop in here and get this on the trailer. Hello. 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 Good, John. How are you? Yeah, I'm in and out. We're hauling hay. I'm heading to the field right now. We're loading up to head to the field. Then I'll be back in, I don't know, 45 minutes or so. I'm just going to be in and out. Just call or text me right before you head out. Yep, just give me a call or text before you head out. You're welcome, John. All right, bye. Yeah, that's what it's going to be, a busy Saturday, I can already tell. I've already had multiple people wanting to come get hay. I'm just going to try to line them up between getting loads. Alright, let's see here. Calvin's going to help me a little with filming today. He didn't know it, but he is. So, y'all notice the trailer doesn't have a floor. Doesn't need it. Not with what we haul. The non-floor, actually the beams cradle in the round bales a little better. Hold the front tires in. Wilbur's already in the truck before I can get the camera on. There's Hank. Come on, Buster, let's go. See if the old man can do it today. Come on, Buster. Come on, you got it. Come on. Oh, Buster's getting old on us. Come on, walk forward so I don't close your butt up. Dogs love to go. They'll run around in the field while we load hay. All right, we're in the Luma duty. We'll see y'all when we get to the field. It's not like I say, but about a mile and a half up the road. All right, y'all, we have made it to the field. Dog, Kubota, in tow. Just pulling into the gate here. We have got a slew of round bales over here, probably about 200 plus. I know there's at least 200, there may be 250. I don't remember. We've already hauled some out. I've already cleared the fronts, but we're gonna get as many as we can hauled out of here today. So we'll get in here and get started getting loaded. All right. God almighty, wild animals. Daggone. Buster, you gonna get out? Poor thing can't hear no more. Come on, Buster. You want out? Go pee on something? They love to run around in the field. It's amazing. Stayed on the trailer this whole way here. Let's get it unloaded. What'd you say, Calvin?
It's growing.
It's what?
It's growing.
It ain't growing much. It's dry and dead looking to me.
Don't look that bad to me.
It needs some rain. It should be green like them dark green spots. That is rye, the brown spot. So in that terrace is going on your trailer, and then if that don't fill you up, we'll go across the road and get rye out of that spot. This section up here is going to be horse hay. That back there is going to be cow hay. That down there is going to be cow hay. Yeah, and then there's a bunch here. Yeah, it's a big place. It's recording. Oh. I have to put the ramps up when I get back around there. Hank, that's a loyal dog right there. Hank is a Vizsla. That is a Hungarian bird hunting dog. He was a stray, but he is loyal. Boy, he's a good dog. And Wilbur, he's our youngest. He's a German short-haired pointer. All right, we're gonna get these ramps put up, and then I'll get some hay loaded. We got our ramps put up. Let's see if we can load some hay. Look out, Buster. Poor old Buster. I think he's about 13 years old. If Country Gal watches the video, she will correct me in the comments. So these hay bales might look sun bleached on the outside. They've been sitting here, I don't know, some of them 10 days, some of them a week. But the hay itself is nice, pretty and green. We got several different. We got rye hay over here. We got fescue orchard, and then we just got that mixed grass, just weeds and whatnot. Now Now sometimes it's more efficient to have the person follow each other, but once I get loaded, I'm going to take on off towards the farm. Try to get this dang Kubota some juice. It has 0 power. For a 70 horsepower tractor, it has 0 power. I'm eventually going to tune this tractor. I say that, but it costs money to do it. Nah, right now I just don't have the extra. But I would like to eventually tune this tractor. Look out, Buster. So usually we can haul 28 on the 450 and somewhere around 19 on the 250. The semi-trailer, I would be using that, but with the semi-trailer, it has 2 flat tires currently. They're a 255 7017 22.5, which is kind of an oddball. And new ones are about 250 each. Right now, recaps are not much cheaper than new. So there's that. We've got a lot coming up. Sometimes I'm concentrating, so I forget to talk. We got a lot coming up. We have to go get our preservative kit out there in Monroe. Gonna go make a trip to the dealership. I've got a pretty cool little thing, well, few attachments that we bought for one of our tractors. Bought 4 different little attachments. We need it badly. Be in particular trying to sort these bales. Some of them are going to be cow quality, some of them are horse quality. Alright, let me grab y'all from Calvin so that way we can run somewhere a little further away here. All right. I've got to get a different mount for this camera. I still haven't got a new case for it from when I got it. And the mount I've got, I'm not particularly thrilled with it. And the other camera, which I could use, is in the other tractor. And that's at the farm. I do complain a little bit about the power of this tractor, and I compare it a lot to my M7060 I had, but they're really not apples to apples tractors. Yeah, they're both 70 horsepower tractors, But the M4 here weighs 3,000 to 4,000 pounds more than what my 7060 did, and especially this one. So my 7060 was an 8-speed, 2-wheel drive cab tractor. This is a, what is that? There's 612. It's 12 normal speeds, but I've also got the creeper gear in it. But so you got, 6 in each range, and this one's got 3 ranges. So you got the extra weight there, the 4-wheel drive axle, all that. My other tractor had just regular steel wheels. This one has the cast centers on the rear. I'm running the largest tire package you can get with the LSWs on the M4. So the weight difference and then the gearing difference, because like the old Kubota would only run right at 20 mile an hour top speed. This one is 24.8, like almost 25 mile an hour on its top speed road gear. I think though Kubota should have tried, in their infinite wisdom, to maybe still call this the 071D, but tried to get 75, 80 horse out of this motor. Push it just a little bit harder. It would be really beneficial to it carrying its extra weight around. But otherwise, I really like it. I mean, it only lugs sometimes, not all the time. Mainly when you're taking off or in road gear. Right now, like we're in high range, second gear. I think it's speed in second gear is like 8 miles an hour. A little too fast. That would be the other thing. And it was the same way on my 8-speed. Their speed between gears. So, for first gear, I'm going to go up to PTO RPMs. We are at 6.5 miles an hour there, first gear. Second gear, we go to 8.9 miles per hour. So we jump over 2 miles an hour between first and second gear, and I would really like about a 7.5. Now you can go to a 540E. Oh goodness. And that'll slow your speed down some at the 540E, but then you really don't have the power. So who knows? I don't know what's best, but I do know the gearing should be a little different and the horsepower should be a little bit more. And everybody can say, well, buy a bigger tractor. Well, I didn't want a bigger tractor. I wanted something in this size class. I would love to try out a New Holland or something like that. But right now in the industry, with Kubota KTAC insurance, Kubota financing, and the Kubota warranty, it's really hard as a farmer for me to pass up this tractor. I also have a pretty good dealer right up the street. Closest tractor dealer to my house. That's why I was running some Vermeer stuff. But we just couldn't rely on the, oh goodness, it got rough. We couldn't rely on the Vermeer stuff, so we like our Massey's, but our Massey dealer, the one we choose to use, is about an hour from the farm. And they have their pros and cons as well. But same thing, Massey Financing, New Holland, Deere, all of them right now are wanting crazy interest rates, and everybody says, oh well, Kubota just marks it up in their price. Well, it's only like $1,000, $2,000 at most, which I'm really pretty sure it's closer to, with my dealer, about $1,000, $1,200 difference between financing versus paying cash. So there's that. Let's see here. I think there's about 4 more here I'll take. Maybe 6. We'll almost be full. We should have had this hay moved long ago, but I'm a pretty good procrastinator in some instances. And I had other hay that I wanted to get cleaned out of fields first. Also know some landowners care more than others. And some fields are in better shape than others. So just have to prioritize. We had about 500 bales all at once to move, which, you know, for other guys that's not a ton. That's why I say we're still a fairly small operation. Our first cut, and including just a little bit of second cut, about 1,350 bales. Now, if we'd get some rain, we could possibly double that this year and make somewhere around what we did or more than what we did last year. But last year we got 3 cuts. We had a lot of rain. We weren't near as dry. But we'll get her done. Alright, y'all get the gist. Now I do put a few straps all in the hay home. I don't do every bale, I do every other bale. So I won't Bluetooth those. But we'll get the rest of this load loaded, which is like 6 or 8 more bales. I might as well keep y'all around. You've been here this long. We'll get the rest of it loaded, and then I'm going to turn the tractor over to Calvin, and he can load himself. While we head back to the farm and start getting our load unloaded. Alright, that's not going to be that's a rye one there. That's not a horse one. I can tell the difference right when I pull up to them. The ryegrass is a lot finer stem than some of these fescue bales. So I can just kind of tell where it came from in the field there. Hopefully we'll get at least 150 or so of these moved today. Let's see here, I think we'll grab 4 more from over here. But we need 6. I'd like to throw a strap on the back, and then this one, the last one right here, I just put on, the fourth. I bet y'all love looking at loader arms. Oh man, I don't think I want any of those. I don't think I want any of those. We're gonna go around to the other side and get some more horse ones. Follow me around over here so I can get some more horse ones. That's all the horse ones over here. The ryegrass is horse quality as well. And the only reason I'm saying the other ones are cow quality is they're a little bit weedier, more weed content than I would prefer. Now, like I said in the prior video, we got horse people that'll get it. Robbie, yeah. Hey, Daryl. I was like, there ain't no way Robbie's calling me. Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Hey, can you hear me? Okay. I said, there ain't no way Daryl could be calling, or Robbie could be calling me. I was like, that's a miracle. No. They're doing good. Yeah, they're doing good. I'm over here across the street from Miss Nails now moving hay, and I stopped in and looked at the cows over there, and ours is doing good. I ain't got the check yet for my one. I figured I'd have got it yesterday, but maybe today. Yeah. I heard that. Now we're out here moving hay off Stowe Road. How's he doing? Good. Wow. Well, that'll be great. Good, good. I know he's ready to damn be home. Well, tell him if there's anything he needs me to do, just to let me know. All right. Tell him it's supposed to rain Sunday. If it rains enough, I'm going to go get me enough milk to plant me about 20 acres. Yeah, I'm going to plant me some pearl and some brown top. I think I'm going to do a field of each. See how they do. And I was trying to get a hold of Travis, see if I could rent that drill of his from him instead of having to drive all the way to McConnell's. Yeah. What'd he say on his pad? Yeah. 10-4, yep. They looking good over there at Miss Dale's. So. Alrighty. Bye-bye. Sorry, y'all. That was my neighbor there. My neighbor had some surgery and he's in the hospital, but that was a phone call that he's doing well. Just wanted me to check on the cows. He wants to know how one of the cows we took to the auction did. So that's good to hear from him. Always like hearing from my neighbor. Bouting with a little bit of cancer. Hopefully the doctors will do the good deed and get it all took care of. He's tried some other things, but in one of the worst spots, right in your larynx. Had to cut it out and rebuild for him. We got plenty over here to get of the horse quality. So much more efficient with the 4-proners. Really can load in about half the time. Now, 2 in the truck and we're full. You can pick them up sideways. I like a toolbox in my truck, but I can't have a toolbox in my truck and haul 2 round bales. Alright, we're going to get one more and we're going to turn the tractor over to Calvin so he can start loading himself. And we're going to, well, he's already got the 3 straps. We'll get them tightened down either way, whatever. We're going to take off towards the house and get her stacked in the hay barn. Long beds for the wind. That's a load, guys. Alright, we'll see y'all when we get back to the house, get it unloaded. I ain't filming moving all these, but I like to show all the parts to the haying. This is part of it, it's the hauling. I have to agree with Wes Ellis on TikTok and a couple others. The hauling it in, though, for me, is like one of the most dreaded parts. Hauling hay in. It seems like it takes forever. But I like seeing the barn full. I do like seeing that. It's putting money in the bank. Money in the bank. Alright, we'll see y'all when we get back to the farm. Alright, y'all, made it back to the farm with our load. Country gal's gonna roll up our straps for us real quick while we go get the Massey. She's got to head out to a funeral today, so that's why she's not helping. But we're gonna grab the Massey real quick out of the equipment barn up here, set y'all up somewhere, get it unloaded. I meant to show y'all the barn before we started adding more, but we'll get to it in a second. Also got a couple customers on the way, so I'm sure we'll have to pause somewhere and load them, but we'll get her done. Let's see here. Oh, this thing needs a cleaning. already. Probably unload a couple, then we'll throw up a time lapse and get her knocked out. We're stacking most of them 4 high, but some of them we've gone 5 high. That's what I like about this barn. I get plenty of room in it. It's been great as far as that goes. Takes a little bit longer stacking them like cans like this, but it works, I think, so much better, especially for reselling your hay and being able to get more in the barn. So when you stack them like a can like this, the bales never lose their round shape, which our bales don't really lose their shape anyways. They don't tend to get all triangles, but your bales will lose their shape, and then we kind of stagger a little bit. Everybody talks about, you lose the gap between the bales. Well, you just stagger the bale just a hair when you're stacking your rows. You don't have that issue. So if Calvin gets 19 on his load, that'll make it where we're getting 47 per trip. So if we could get 3 or 4 trips done each today, we could get a couple hundred bales moved. My problem is going to be being able to do the three or 4 trips with having customers come. But I might be able to, we'll see. Regardless, at the very end of the video, there will be a final recap on how many bales we moved today. So I can haul 28, he can haul 19. Goes right in. I got the high back on here. I was unloading a couple semis of square bales yesterday. I've been filling up customers' barns this week. I thought about taking y'all along on the deliveries, but it's about like doing this. It's pull the bundles out, unload them, stack them in the guy's barn, pull more bundles out, load them, stack them in the guy's barn. The other customer, we didn't take the semi, we just took the trailer, but same thing. Come on, I want you to slide in just a little bit. There we go. The 4-prong spears, I can stack like cans with the single spear, but the 4 prongs make that also a little bit easier. Right now, I think there's somewhere around 800, 900 bales in the old barn here. I was talking earlier about the differences in the Kubotas and the Masseys. I was hoping that my 7060 loader, being that it was a four-wheel drive, would go as high as this tractor's loader. This is a 5711D Massey Ferguson. Which I was hoping that it would go a little bit higher than my old 7060, and it does a couple inches, but not much. And customers here load them up with a bale of hay real quick like, but it does not. But the loader operation or function, that's what I was trying to get at on Kubotas. As far as doing two functions at once, I have to agree with Neil Messick on the Kubotas. Just do them all better. You can definitely do two functions at once much easier with the Kubota than the Massey. Customer loaded. The wonderful world of Venmo.
Is it $90?
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, I think the next customer is getting a couple bundles. Hay that Calvin's bringing back, he's bringing back ryegrass. It's going in a totally different section on the barn. I have to try to keep my hays in some kind of an order so I know what varieties are what. What's horse hay, what's cow goat hay, what's alpaca. What's first cut? What's second cut? Fixing to sow some millet if we can get some rain. They're calling, like I say, tomorrow for rain, 60% chance or so. So maybe we'll get some then. Who knows? I could not imagine stacking this many bales without some form of a shuttle shift transmission. I've done it with gear drives, well maybe not in the thousands, but boy, what a pain that would be. One thing I wished I would have got when I bought this 5711 is the Vigio roof like the Kubota has. I wanted it, but my dealer apparently couldn't find me one with the roof I wanted at the time I wanted it. But it would have been nice for stacking these hay bales all the way up like this. Now the loader on this is faster, and I've learned to use it where I can operate the two functions at once. But the Kubota is just easier. So we can unload a load of hay pretty quick. If any of you guys know out there, and I guess I could read in the manual, this tractor and the new Kubota both have four-wheel drive braking. When you hit the brakes, the tractor goes into four-wheel drive. And that's great until you're doing the work I'm doing and you don't need it in four-wheel drive all the time. We're only going to be able to fit 4 or 5 more rows on this side. Six more. Hopefully Calvin will be back pretty quick. He is probably not as fast at loading as I am. Especially with probably the Kubota. He's used to the skid steer more than the tractor for doing all the loader work and whatnot. Push you in. Wrong gear. There we go. I do love the Dyna transmission in this thing when it's working right. Sometimes though, I think the reason it won't shift is Massey put a secondary like hydraulic pump on this thing to be able to speed up your pump pressure in the rear remotes and on the loader. And if you don't have that switch activated right, in the right spot, sometimes this thing won't change ranges like it was doing the other day when I was trying to bale hay. Then sometimes it doesn't matter what position that switch is in, it just won't change ranges. You have to stop, like reset the computer almost. I've done a couple of calibrations, might be getting time to recalibrate the trans again. Who knows? would just hop in and go right back to the field, but I know I've got one more customer coming, and Calvin should be getting kind of close. Like I said, his hay that he's bringing is ryegrass. It's going to go on the other side of the barn over here. I'm going to probably go ahead and move a couple of things around so that I can get to them easier. All right. We'll see y'all back when Calvin gets back. All right, y'all. Calvin made it back with his load of 19 ryegrass. He just took off with the dually. He's gonna go start loading it while I unload him. I'm gonna see if I can't find somewhere to put y'all for a time lapse. We'll get this rye stacked in the barn. All right, we got 3 customers loaded after Calvin brought us his hay. Got it unloaded. Y'all saw on the time lapse, the little pauses in there was customers coming. Can't help it, but yeah, that's where we're at. Headed back to the field now, another truck. Got this crazy monster here. Can't learn how to sit in the back seat. But see y'all when we get back to the field. All right, me and the boys, the dogs, made it back to the field. Still got a slew of bales out there. Not sure if y'all can see or not. It's a field of them. Calvin's got the other truck loaded. We're walking up to get it. He'll get the next trailer loaded. And we'll wash, rinse, repeat, as I say. Another beautiful load, 28 more bales. Hank's loaded. We're waiting on Wilbur, the damn bird dogs. All right, guys, made it back to the farm. Let's go show y'all real quick. I know y'all probably saw it on the time lapse about how we're starting to fill up here. Getting us a good row of orchard grass bundles. Start of a good row of fescue bundles. We got another semi we got to go pick up at the rebaler. It's got about 700 bales on it. We got our ryegrass stack working its way out. Right here beside me, we got our cow goat quality, which is still actually really nice hay. These first 4 rows. Then we got 8 rows across here, filling up all the way out to the front of our horse quality fescue. Good long row of it going back through there. Still got 6 bales of my crabgrass left from last year. That's what I feed our horses. It's crabgrass. Right now, it's not looking too good. I don't know if we're gonna have a yield of crabgrass this year. If we don't get some rain soon, be able to get it growing good. It's not looking good. So we're gonna try to sow some millet maybe as a backup to the crabgrass. But I am wanting to try something that I saw on other channels. It's a YouTube trick, I guess, or I'm not sure. Anyways, we're gonna try something real quick. All right, we're gonna do it again. It worked for me one time before. Let's see here. Nothing. All right, we're gonna try it again. Huh. Well, it kind of worked. The straps came off. It's not the results I was looking for. All right, one more time. All right, one more time, guys. I'll be damned, it worked. Tell you what, that's YouTube magic right there. All right. Well, it's a good thing that worked like that, because Calvin just pulled in with another dang load. He pulled in with one. Had to pull out empty and go start loading it. I'm gonna get this one unloaded. All right, me and the dogs made it back to the field. We're slowly but surely getting it cleared out. Probably, I think I underestimated. I think there was probably closer to 300 bales here. We've moved almost 100 so far, and a little pan. There's still a fair amount. So, yeah, we'll have to see. When I got here, he had to put some fuel in the tractor. He only had about 6 bales on, so I went ahead and loaded it. So we're getting her cleared out. He's gonna go over there and load some rye. And then all this back through here will be kind of cow and goat hay. But we're full. We'll get it home, get it unloaded, see how many we can get today. All right, y'all. Well, we've made a couple more loads. Headed out with another one. This will be load number, or trip number 4, I guess. It'll be like load number 8 between both trucks. 188 bales so far. We got started, I think, today about 9:30 from leaving the farm. 9:30 loading up the tractor and leaving the farm. It's now 15 minutes to 5. So it's took us a good bit, and it's hot. I don't know if y'all can see that. 104 degrees and humid as all get out. But we're gonna head back to the farm with this load. Calvin's loading up another load on his trailer. Not sure how many more we'll haul in today, but we've put a real good dent in it so far. So we will check back in just a bit and see how many bales total we end up hauling. It may just be the, like I said, 188 with us making 4 trips each is what it would be, 47 between the two of us per trip. Might knock it off about 5:30 today. It is Saturday. No need to work till dark. Maybe hit it again tomorrow or Monday, but we'll see. So we'll check back in a little bit. All right, y'all. We've made it back to the farm. Got everything unloaded. Got the trucks parked away. Tractors parked away. We've still probably got 120 to 150 bales left over there to move, but we got 188 done today. That was 4 loads for each of us. We started about 9:30 this morning, and I just finished the last of putting everything up about 6 o'clock. Didn't really take any breaks in between. It just takes that long to load, haul, stack, get it all moved. But the barn is filling up quick. We got room for a few more rows going right down through here in front of me. A little bit more here. And we could really move those bundles of square bales there. That is some straw and some cow hay. We could probably get those stashed away over to the right some and fill in some more here. I estimate if I really pushed it, could probably put another 300 to 400 bales in those areas. I like to leave room. I like to leave this in so I've got somewhere to work on stuff. in the shade. This side here I like to leave for my square bales, my orchard grass, fescue, single bales, straw, all that stuff. So then I kind of got some of the little toys, the boat, camper, horse trailer over there, and like to keep the pickups and stuff and all the tractors in the barn out of the weather if I can. It's not always able to do that, but you know, if we've got room, we can. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this one. Hope y'all watched till the end. Appreciate you following along. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. We'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for watching.